Well, folks, as always, I have my two trusty colleagues here. How's it going there, Vern? Good to see you can make it. And, well, Sparky, how you doing? Oh, it's the hair of the dog. So, Sparky, it looks like you're impatient. You couldn't wait. You know, we have to wait. I don't know. You gonna be okay for the review?
If you're not interested in the history, just scroll through to the review.
So we're going to locate Glenmorangie distillery here, and it is on the coast. It's actually in a bay there, Doric Firth, just on Highway A9, and there it is, located right on the beach there, distillery Glenmorangie. Well, hi there, welcome to Noel's World of Whiskey, and we're back to Glenmorangie. And what we have here is Nectar D'Or, and it's a, as I understand, it is 10 years in bourbon casks, and it's finished off the final 2 years, I think, French barriques, Sauternes barriques, and interesting. It's got that traditional Morangie bottle, and it's got a light amber tea color to it. ABV on this, I'm pretty sure, is 46%. Yeah, 46%. And I've had one other Sauternes cask finished. Trying to think of what it was, but you can see I have worked on this a little bit. It's had pretty good reviews from various well-known reviewers, Ralphie and Jim Murray. So we're going to get right into this. We're going to start with the nose. And it is quite... it's got quite a strong nose. I get a little bit of dough right off the bat. Sweet dough, malt, sweet dough, and then it turns to vanilla. Creme de brulee maybe. And there's a little bit of citrus stuff going on. And I think the Sauternes, of course Sauternes, it's a white wine. I used to drink Sauternes, and don't have a lot of Sauternes cask finishes out there, so Glenmorangie is I think playing around a lot with with Doctor Bill Lumsden at the helm there. He's their master distiller blender. He's the mad scientist. Actually, he's very well respected, a bit of an icon in the industry, but he's playing around a lot with casks, and his expertise is wood. Besides being a scientist, he knows his wood. So ever since the company was bought out, it was a Moët Hennessy. They have been, well, they changed the bottle. I got one of the old bottles. I should bring it in here just to show it to you. But maybe toward the end here I'll do that. But they changed the design of the bottle. And he's been playing around a lot with the French casks and some Spanish casks. Good nose on this though. Like I say, it's a little bit of the orange zest notes, citrus notes. Maybe some tropical fruit notes there. Almost mangoes. Interesting. Let's go for the palate. Sláinte. This could get to be one of my favorites as well because of the sweetness of it. It's a dessert. And it's got a little bit of body to it, actually. It's a little bit of a heavier, more oily presentation than, let's say, the Quinta Reuben or the 12. What is it? Trying to think of the other one there. Certainly the 18. It's heavier than the 18, but. I would say very dessert. Very dessert. That's the best way to describe it. Lots of dessert here. I'm getting a little bit of spiciness in with the desserts. So when I say desserts, of course, we can get into toffee. We can get into cheese, almost butter tarts, eh? It is, like I say, it's a dessert, There is fruit notes though. I mean, I am getting a bit of that mango, but it's tied up with the butter tarts. So, and then you get a little bit of white pepper. Interesting. And well, we kind of lost it here. I think I'm going to have to go for a second there. Now, I'm getting a little bit more of the dark chocolate mixed in with some cinnamon. Cinnamon dark chocolate, if there is such a combination, I'm tasting it. And back to the butter tarts. Yeah, it bounces back and forth between the spices and the sweet desserts. So it's quite interesting. We're getting some fruit notes as well, eh? We just need to identify them, but the sweetness sort of has dominated. So I'm going to say, the citrus fruits, and I'll go back to the mangoes. Maybe pineapple. Some spicy pineapple. Bit of that malt again, sort of notice that right at the beginning, the sweet dough, but we're getting a little bit of the malt. And maybe a wee bit of oak. Finally, I think I think I'm getting a little bit of the oak at the end here, but certainly it wasn't dominating. It's background notes there in the palate. So, anyways, let's go for the finish. Dark chocolate, cherries. There's our creme de brulee. Creme de brulee, and just maybe I'm thinking of Christmas, and I'm thinking of not butter tarts. I'm thinking of oh boy, some of my favorite cookies. And I was trying to think of the cookies, shortbread, shortbread. But having a brain fart here. Yeah, shortbread. I love shortbread. So a little bit of shortbread thrown in there. I would say this is about a medium finish. Not long medium, more of a short medium finish, but an enjoyable finish. This isn't a dessert, is what it is. Certainly for a 12-year-old, an affordable drink. I think that the Nectar D'Or, it's a little more than a Quinta Reuben, but you know, the Quinta Reuben's a 14. This is a 12. This does a lot for a 12. So I'm impressed with this, but I'm going to throw some water in this. And I was going to show you the old bottles. That's something else I want to do before we finish the review. So we're going to add a little water to this. It is a 46, and let's see what water does to it. A lot going on with this whiskey. Some decent reviews out there on it. I probably am going to tell you right now that for a 12-year-old, and you know, if I'm putting it up against any of the other Glenmorangie bottlings, this one is doing really well. So, with not just the reviewers, but just with friends, you know, comments from friends. My daughter bought me this bottle, by the way, as a gift, and I've been pretty conservative on it. I've still got half a bottle there, so yeah, it's opened it up. Yeah, we're getting a little more of the fruit now. So boy, pears and peaches, and maybe some, I would say the green grape juice. Used to drink green grape juice, so again, the citrus note's kind of dominating, and we're getting definitely the sweetness in the background, but it's just interesting throwing the water in there. They're getting more of the fruits now. Okay, palate. Oh my golly. Dessert. I said dessert earlier. So, I talked about the shortbread. I'm going to say it's become a very creamy drink. Probably, I'm gonna say, if you've got orange ice cream, or maybe I've had pineapple ice cream, orange ice cream, some of those specialty ice creams. That's what you're getting. Delicious. This is going to be very popular with those that don't do as well with the funky whiskeys. This might be one of the better Glenmorangies that Bill Lumsden has put together. I think he's got this one right. You know, because I've been with Glenmorangie for quite a while, and you know what, some of their later presentations, and they're good, but they're not over the top, So, but with water, you know, it can take it. You know, I put just a small amount in, but it definitely opens it up. So, what kind of a score will I give this? Before I do a score on this, I'm gonna show you the old cask, the old bottle. So here it is. I've got an 18-year-old here. This has been looked after. Was bought to me by my son many years ago. I can't remember when he bought this. It goes back, but I've only drank. Well, I had 2 bottles. This is so old that even the label on it looks old. You know, like it's probably I've opened this, but it looks like it's never been drank. I must have just had a sip out of it, but there it is. So that's the old bottle, an 18-year-old. And I wish I could remember how old it is, but it's pretty ancient. So I will, if I can remember, I'll put it on the review. So there it is. That's the old bottle design. Here's the new bottle design. It's quite a bit of difference. So, anyways, we'll get a chance. I'm going to get another 18. I'll get one of the newer 18s, and we'll put one up against the other. This shouldn't have changed with it being so full, eh? It's been, you know, it's been kept in a pretty cool place. So, but anyways, back to the Nectar D'Or, and let's give it a score. So I'm going to say this here, 12-year-old, it's going to be an 85. It's one of the better Glenmorangies that they've bottled. I've just sort of think the Sláinte was the 12-year-old, the Sláinte. This I prefer to that. I prefer it to the Clinton Reuben. I haven't had the new 18, so comparatively speaking, right now, this is my favorite of the Glenmorangie. So until the next time, I'm going to ask you to drink intelligently and wisely, and do not drink and drive, and so much.